Hello guys, welcome to Git and GitHub tutorial for beginners. In this course, I will teach with you step by step how you can use Git commands to perform the different operations such as create a files, create a project, upload your project on GitHub repository, and many other things I will teach with you. So first of all, we must know what is Git. Git is a free open source distributed version control system designed to handle everything from small to very large projects with speed and efficiency. Git is easy to learn and has a tiny footprint with lightning fast performance. It outclasses SCM tools like Subversion, CVS, Perforce, and Clear Cache with features like cheap local branching, convenient staging areas, and multiple workflows. Here is a Git concept. Allows developers to work concurrently, does not allow overwriting each other changes, maintain a history of every version, and those basically this is a working process to upload your project from local directory to Git repository. This is the first stage. Okay, stage files. After creating your project on your computer, then you want to upload your project with Git directory, or you can say that Git repository. Then the next step is the staging area. Once you have upload the files or project on staging area, then you need to use command, then the project will be saved inside our Git repository. Once the project has saved inside a Git repository, then you will be able to use that with your local computer. As you can see, it will automatically connected with your local desktop computer project. I will use any project with my computer and I will connect the project with my Git repository. Then I am able to access the Git repository project with my own computer, right? So those are basic commands that will use to create a repository, add files, check a status, and commit the files, and push to remote repository, get pull, and many other commands available. So guys, first of all, we must download and install Git. Basically, Git is a terminal. You can use the cmd command prompt to perform those tasks, but I will use Git. So I'm going to open Google. Okay, just a minute. I write the Google and then I use simple Git. Open that and download for Windows. Basically, I have already downloaded it on my operating system. I just copy my path and go to my program files. And as you can see guys, Git 2.21.0.64 bits available. If you want to, just a minute, I'm gonna show with you guys. And if you want to use another location, you just leave that and select your own location. I leave that and cancel it, and I'm going to open Git 2.21.0 to install it. So double click on that and then click to yes, next, yes. I leave that everything and I just click to next. I leave that and click next, and window command, I think I use Git and optional tools like command prompt. last one, and I'm going to click on next. Use OpenSSL, leave that and click next, and I click to next, and also install it. You need to wait a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes to install Git on your operating system. Once you have installed Git, then you will be able to use Git commands on your Git terminal, right? So I pause the video, then after completing this installation I will teach with you how you can use Git and also Git commands. Once the Git installation has been completed, then you will be able to use that. So I click to uncheck it and I check it, launch git bash, and click to finish, and also I basically close that and minimize that. This is my desktop, right? And first I'm going to show with you few things. The first thing is I'm able to increase the font using Ctrl+ button, and I'm able to decrease the font size pressing Ctrl and minus button inside my keyboard, and I'm able to maximize that, and I'm able to resize that using arrow sign like this, right? So those are basic ways to use git bash. Right now we will create a folder and write the any name. I will write the app, I write git underscore application. I will use this folder to create a files, and I will upload this project with using git commands on GitHub. So first thing, you need to right click on that and click to git bash here. Then I'm able to use the git application folder directly using right click it and open that on git bash, right? And first I'm gonna open the folder and set up them, okay? And also I need to open my code editor. Inside my code editor I will basically, just a minute, drag and drop my folder, okay? Now I close that, and also I remove this one. This is my code editor. Inside my code editor I have a basically folder with the name of git application, okay? So first thing, I'm gonna create a file inside my git application folder. So we need to write git touch and file name. Once you have entered touch and file name, then you are able to see inside my folder, git application folder, I have a file with the name of index.html. I'm gonna create another file, touch main.js. The second file has been created inside my git application project. So I'm gonna open my code editor and write the basic syntax of HTML5 inside my HTML5 file, and then I'm gonna change the git and GitHub tutorials. I'm gonna write a simple paragraph tag inside my body section, and I'm gonna write we are learning git, right? This is my file. Inside index.html file have a simple basic knowledge of basic syntax of HTML file, and I have written simple paragraph tag, right? Now let's write the command that we'll use to initialize our project into Git repository. So first thing, you need to write git config -- global and write the basically your git username. First I'm gonna show with you the GitHub working process and how you can create an account. First open GitHub, and then you need to enter username, email, password and click to sign up. Once you have created account inside a GitHub, then you will be able to use Git. Right now I will open the GitHub inside my browser, and I'm going to show with you my username, and just a minute, I'm going to show with you. Yeah, this is my username, 786 programmer. Right now let's write the command. Where is the git page? And here is my folder. Where is my folder? Here is my folder. So I'm going to write git config -- global and write the user.name single quotation. Inside the single quotation you need to write the username, GitHub username. Once you have entered the username, then you are able to initialize the Git repository inside your Git application project. Inside my Git application project you can't see anything else inside my Git project, but you will use git init command, then you will be able to see .git folder will be appeared inside my Git application project. So let's write the git init command to create a .git project inside my Git application project. After using the command git init, you can't see anything else inside my Git application project, but I'm gonna use view options and I'm gonna show hidden files. Then you are able to see .git folder has been appeared inside my Git application project, right? I'm gonna hide that and let's write the simple command. First I'm gonna use clear command to clear the terminal, right? First thing, I'm gonna add the file, so just write git add and file name, right? But I can't see what happened on this time. After using git command, git add and file name, you can't see anything else. So you need to write simple another command, git status, to check the files staging or not. After using the git status command, then you are able to see new file index.html has been staged. Now the next file is a main.js file is a unstaged. Do you want to stage the main.js file? You need to write same command, but I leave that and I'm gonna use another command to add the another way to store the file inside the staging area. So first I'm gonna remove the file from my git staging areas. So I'm gonna use git rm -- cached index.html, and I'm gonna use git status, just a minute, git rm -- cached index.html. Let's check it now again. After using git -- rm and file name, then you are able to see my both files and staging. Means we need to write the add commands to store the files inside staging areas. I have already explained you all about how you can use git command to perform the operations like in picture way to submit the data into staging area. In staging area you need to write commit command to upload your all files inside your Git repository. I will teach with you everything practically using Git commands. Now the next thing, I'm gonna use another way to add the files. Write git static dot. I'm gonna add all the HTML files. I'm gonna add all HTML files while staging on the staging area. So I'm gonna use static sign and hit enter. Git static dot HTML. Just a minute, I'm gonna check it. Git static dot HTML. Just a minute, guys. Okay guys, we need to write git add static sign means all dot HTML extension, and I'm gonna use git status. Then you are able to see dot HTML file with the name of index has been staged on the staging area. Right now let's write the same command, git rm -- cached index.html, and I'm going to use git status. Both files are unstaged. Right now I'm going to use another way to add the both files or another files which are available inside my Git application project. So I'm going to use git add dot means all. Hit enter and use git status. Then you are able to see both files have been staged on the staging area. Right now let's write the clear command, and I'm gonna edit the text inside my index.html file, git and GitHub, and press Ctrl S to save the file. And I'm gonna use the same command like git status. After using git status, then you are able to see we need to modify, add the index.html file inside our staging area. Why? Because we have changed text or the code inside our index.html file. So we need to write the same thing like git status, git add dot, use same command git status. Right now the next thing is I'm gonna use clear command, and then I'm gonna use commit the files to upload the files or project inside my Git repository. So we need to just write git commit -m and write the comment. We will upload the files. After using git command -m, then you are able to see the root of the repository, master, root commit, and 2 files changed, and everything available inside the Git terminal. Now the next thing is very important. First I'm gonna clear that, and let's jump on the main.js, and I'm gonna use console.log. We are learning Git and GitHub. Save that, and I'm gonna use the same thing, git status. We need to add the files. After changing the files inside your project, then you need to first add the files inside the staging area. Once you have saved the files or project inside the staging area, then you will be able to use commit command to upload the project inside your Git repository. So I'm gonna use git add dot means all, then I'm gonna use git status. After using git status, then you are able to see on branch master change to be committed. No files available inside the Git staging area without the main.js, because we have changed or written the text or code inside our main.js file. So we need to write same thing, git commit -im. We have changed code inside main.js file. Hit enter. Use git status. You can't see anything else inside our Git staging area. As you can see, nothing to commit, working tree clean, right? I'm gonna use clear command to clear the terminal. Now the next thing is I'm gonna use another way. I'm gonna ignore the files. That will help you to ignore the files or folder to upload the files inside our Git repository. So what I can do on here, I need to just write basically we need to create a file. I'm going to use touch.git ignore. This is the file name. You need to write the same thing, git dot touch. This is the command that will help you to create a file. Dot means this is the extension, git ignore. Hit enter. Inside your code editor have a file with the name of .git ignore, as you can see. And I'm going to create another file, touch demo.txt. Inside the demo.txt, I'm going to write something, demo.txt file. Save that, and I'm going to add those files like git ignore and demo.txt, but I'm gonna ignore the demo.txt file. So we need to go on git ignore, and I just write the file name. It means I'm gonna ignore the demo.txt file. Save that, and let's go on the terminal and write the command git add dot means all, and let's check it now. As you can see guys, after using the command git dot add and dot means all, we have seen only one file has been staged on the staging area with the name of git ignore without demo.txt file. Why? Because we have entered the demo.txt file inside our git ignore file, right? Now let's create basically directories to ignore the particular directory. So I'm going to create a directory pro. Inside our pro, I'm going to create a file app.js. This is my first directory, and I'm going to create another directory, config. Inside the config folder, I'm going to create another file, con.php. We have two directories with the name of config and pro. I'm gonna basically ignore the particular folder, so I'm gonna go to .git ignore file, and I just write the \sign and directory name. I'm gonna use pro, right, and save that. Then I'm gonna use git add all, git status. After using git add $, then you're able to see we have seen git ignore, and another file has been included inside our staging area with the name of config. Inside the config folder, have a file with the name of config con.php. We can't see the pro folder, and also inside the pro folder have a file with the name of app.js. Okay guys, now guys, let's talk about the branching. Still we are working on master branch, but I want to create my own branch. After creating my own branch, I want to create a files inside my own branch, and I want to hide the particular files and also particular code with the help of switching the branch. And also I will teach with you how you can merge the another branch files with your master branch. So first thing, we need to create a branch. So I'm gonna write simple command git branch and branch name. I'm gonna write register. This is my branch name. I'm gonna create the file branch with the name of register. After creating a git branch with the name of register, still we are able to see the master, but I'm gonna use another command git checkout and register branch. Still we are working on the register branch right now. As you can see, inside the register branch, I'm gonna create a files touch main.css, and as you can see, the CSS file available inside the project. I'm gonna write background color just a minute, body. This is my simple code, right? Background, right? This is my simple file with the name of main.js, and I'm gonna open index.html file. Inside the index.html file, I will write the simple paragraph tag. We are working on branching, right? So that first I'm gonna teach with you how you can switching the branch. Still we are working on register branch. Inside the register branch, we have made the file with the name of main.css, and also we have written the text inside our index.html file. So first I'm gonna use git add all, and I'm gonna use git commit -im updated, hit enter. Git status, we have committed the two files, one file and one folder, one code inside our register branch. But I'm gonna use another command like switching the branch. Then you are able to see the text, or you can say that code, and also CSS file will be removed from our project. First I'm going to use git checkout master. Where is the CSS file? I can't see CSS file, and also I am able to see the first one file. Where is the CSS file inside my? I can't see CSS file inside my project, but still I'm able to see the code with the name of, or you can say that the code text appeared inside our index.html file. Don't worry, but still you can't see the CSS file. The CSS file available inside our register branch. I'm gonna display the register branching files inside our master branch. So I'm gonna use simple command git merge and branch name. Hit enter. Once you have entered and the command git merge register, then you are able to see demo.php, main.css file, main.js files, 4 files changed, 6 insertion, 7 deletion, and many other things available inside our terminal. And inside your code editor have a file with the name of main.js, right? Now let's talk about how you can upload your project on the basically GitHub account, right? Now the first thing, we need to create a repository on GitHub. So let's get started. Open your favorite browser and you need to log in at the GitHub account. Once you have logged in the GitHub account, then you are able to see the 2 buttons appeared: start a project, read the guide. So I'm gonna create a repository, so we need to click on start a project and then enter the project name. You can write any name as you like. In my case I use my pro, and you want to enter the description, you can do that. In my case I leave that and I go to below, and I'm gonna use public. Anyone user will be able to see my project. If you want to hide the project, you just click to private, but I select the public and I'm gonna click to create a repository. And then the next thing, we need to copy this one link, right? This one, git remote add organ, and go to your git page and hit enter. Now the next command, you need to copy the last one and paste on here. Hit enter, and you need to wait a couple of seconds to upload the project on GitHub repository. There we go, guys. We are able to see our projects available on the GitHub account. Refresh that, and as you can see, guys, config, this is the folder, this is a .gitignore file, index.html, main.css, main.js, and also another file available. Basically I have tried this file to upload on GitHub, but this time you are able to see this file has been uploaded on GitHub. So there are another helpful commands available on GitHub. You can use that to perform the different operations. So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel for getting updates. Have a nice day, guys.